had a 3-day of activity-packed staff training, basically on program effectiveness, but also we delved into the core documents of Action Aid International Uganda and Action Aid as a federation to guide us in terms of how we can effectively plan and also deliver across our programs.
Because it's one of the best trainings I've ever attended. This training has enabled me to understand what SIF3 is, which is the Strategic Implementation Framework of Action Aid. It has enabled me to understand the country strategy paper 6, and all this understanding will enhance my work as a programmer in such a way that I'm able to relate all my activities to the theory of change while contributing to the CSP6 and also the SIF3.
When it comes to country strategic, it speaks to us. We need to embrace and ensure that all the time we reflect on these key documents so that it informs all the actions, all the interventions that we do in the communities, and that way it will help us to achieve more.
What really stood out is the fact that Action Aid International Uganda is moving from its country strategy paper 5 to country strategy paper 6. So this was the first time we were having a conversation with staff who are part of building this document in terms of how they plan to use the content in this document to improve our programming. I was very excited to learn from staff about some of the aspects of the country strategy paper 6 that they are already implementing across programs and projects, and also across other functions like finance.
To SIF3, we've discussed a number of things, including the cost recovery.
We had one of our drivers who attended the training with us. He was able to share how the country strategy paper feeds into the kind of support he provides to our staff and to our program.
In regards to what I've learned here, under climate change, I think I have supported these functionalities. You see the safe travel. And when we talk of the logistic assistance, we support both in transportation, ensure that the people whom we are transporting is very safe. SIF, we have learned giving feedback, especially to the whether it's your boss, you give the feedback, especially when you are implementing.
We have reflected on the strategies we need to take care of ourselves and also to improve our programming. So we are taking a deep dive into our inward reflections and helping ourselves outwardly reflect those reflections in how we do our work. Why this is important for us at this time is, one, staff are the vehicle that facilitate the change we want to see. And therefore, if this vehicle is not serviced, if it is not oiled with new information, it becomes very difficult to effectively deliver across programs. And also because we are going into our reflection process with stakeholders, we just wanted to make sure that as we engage with stakeholders in our communities who hold us accountable for the work we promise to do, and who we also hold accountable for dimensions of this work for which we expect them to deliver, we wanted to be in the same frame of mind.